Hello guys, here with the 2013 M6 Convertible today, doing a video on the top 4 things that I love about this car. It's actually not top 4 because it's in no particular order, but it's 4 things I do like. Sorry it's been a while since my last video. I just got back from vacation and it's just been a really hectic schedule for me. Plus the Wi-Fi was down, which doesn't help in uploading videos. So, the number 1 thing that I like, actually not number 1, it's not in any order. One thing that I like about the love about the M6 is the exhaust note and the cold start note. I actually just recorded it 10 minutes ago and it sounds like this. So, you guys just heard that, and it was pretty epic. It's a pretty epic sound. When you start this thing in a public, on a public street, for example, in a crowded area, and it's been a while and it's been a cold day, people look over. I mean, this thing sounds like it could easily be. People that don't know cars will hear this and think, oh, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati. I mean, that's just what people that don't know cars will instinctively think when they hear something like that. So that's my number 1 favorite thing. Moving on to number 2. So number 2 is just the downright looks of this car. I mean, this thing is gorgeous. You can't really find a bad angle, to be honest, from this car. The back, gorgeous. It does look a little bit worse with the soft roof, with the cloth roof, but it's not bad at all. Wheels are gorgeous. You have these nice blue brakes, which are not clean right now, but when they are clean, they pop really nicely. Clear in the front. You can get a nice view right here. On the performance pack, you do get yellow brakes. Sorry, not performance pack. On the competition package, you do get yellow brakes, but this is not that because it wasn't out when this car was purchased. But I kind of like the blue over the yellow anyways. The interior, beautiful. This car has an orange leather interior. And as you can see, there's carbon fiber scattered throughout the dashboard, and the dashboard itself is laid out very nicely. Everything's easy to find. A lot of people complain about the iDrive system. It's actually not that hard to learn. I don't know, it's very easy to navigate for me. And the steering wheel, which I'll have to go to the other side for, is very well laid out. Everything is at your fingertips. And the paddles especially feel very nice and sporty. Nice crisp feel to them. Everything here is just very nicely made. Very beautiful. So, that's number 2. Actually, no. Let me finish, because actually my favorite part of this car is the front. Because this car is just gorgeous from the front. In my opinion, these cars aren't related in any way, they're not rivals. But the new 488 GTB has been released a few months ago. Actually, not a few months ago, probably a month ago. And I think this car looks better than that. A lot of people think it doesn't look that good, and I'm one of those people. I think the 458 looks miles better. It looks smoother, but I think this car looks better than the 488. I don't think this car looks better than the 458, but definitely the 488. And if you can see, there's a not too beautiful scratch on the front bumper, which a replacement is coming. But yeah, and a lot of M6 owners black out the grille. I think that's something that should happen. It does look way better. I'm not a fan of chrome, but it still looks really nice. So that's number 2. Moving on to number 3. So number 3 is actually moving on to the interior of the car, not the whole interior. It's actually a specific thing, and it's the speakers in this car. Now, the X6M, which is in that garage, usually, not right now, has Bang & Olufsen speakers, which sound better than anything I've ever heard before. These are not that, but they still do sound very good. And I will play something for you right now. Just like that. I don't know why that's playing. I'm a fan of, here, I'll turn this down and talk. I'm a fan of EDM, and It's a good genre of test speakers since it's a lot of loud and random noises put together. So if we play something loud. I don't wanna exit here without you.
Hey there, and welcome to Electric for Life, episode 33.
Now, of course, you're not going to be able to actually tell how good they are because while I'm recording this on a phone, pretty rookie move, but unfortunately that makes it so it's only as good as the phone's microphone can pick up, which of course is not that great. But you'll have to take my word for it. The speakers in this car are incredible. They could sound a bit better at low volume. I found that when you're just playing it quietly, it doesn't sound too great, but everything above like a medium range volume sounds just fantastic. So that's number 2, the speakers. Okay, so my next favorite thing, which is my fourth thing. Sorry, and the last thing I said the speakers number 2. They're actually number 3. My bad. But say for example, it's a not too nice day like this, and it might rain, and you still, if you're a car enthusiast, you want to hear the engine noise. So you put the roof down because of course you do not want to be rained on, which we will do by pulling this up, and the cloth cover comes down, and when it comes down I'll show you my 4th favorite thing about the M6. So now we wait. And it's closing there. Alright, so the cloth top is now closed, and as you know, BMW cars are known for pumping fake engine noises, which I don't see why everyone complains about that. Why don't you want to hear engine noise even if it is fake? Of course, real engine noise is better, but fake is alright also. So, say you want to hear the engine noise and you're in the car. What do? You don't want, and if it's raining, you don't want to open these windows because of course rain is going to hit you and get all over the leather. So, the solution to that is this little window. If you pull this, sorry, not pull it, push it. That window back there opens up, as you can see, there it is. And with that, you can hear the exhaust note very well without having any rain or, I don't know, snow, I guess. You won't be driving too fast if it's snowing, but you can hear the exhaust really well. So I'll actually show you a comparison. So I'll put it in neutral so we can rev it. We'll close the window by pulling this up. It is now closed, and now we're gonna rev it. So it still does sound incredible, but now we're gonna open the window. Do it again. And this gives it a way more like real sound. It feels like you're actually outside, feel like the roof's down, and it just feels, I don't know, more raw. So that's my 4th favorite thing about the M6. Moving on to number 5. Okay, so my 5th and final favorite thing about the M6 is just the insane speed this thing has. Under the hood is a 4.4 liter twin turbo V8, and that is put to the ground through a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission, and of course you can shift through your paddle shifters on the wheel. And this car is very, very fast. I mean, it's not hypercar fast, of course, and it's not new 488 GTB fast, not 650S fast, but it's very, very fast. 0 to 60 comes in about 4.2 seconds, and of course it does have launch control, which you can access through the menu. Matt Farah said he raced a 458 Italia to 140 or 180 miles an hour in this car and won. So, not this car, of course, specifically, but a M6. And he said he did win. Sorry, there's a lawnmower over there. So this car is very fast, and many people do not expect it to be as fast as it is, being that it does weigh a lot. And but it's just so much fun to just fly down the road in. And when you put your floor to the ground, you just get a surge of power through the 2 turbochargers. So that's my 5th and final favorite thing about this thing. It's quickness. Of course, the coupe will be faster because it does weigh less, and in my opinion it looks better, but I think having the roof down is a nice bonus. So there you go, my top 5 favorite things about the M6. We'll be doing one about the X6M, and we'll be doing 5 things I dislike about this car, because there are a few things. But those are the videos to come, and I'll see you later.